Good afternoon, friends, and welcome to Rowena May Inspired. My name is Kelly. Here's our pal, Wilby. If you're seeing that red live button up at the top, that means you're catching us live, and I hope you are, because we are crafting with the Creative Clubhouse group today. Come on in, friends. Say hello when you pop on so I know who's there. Whew. I've been prepping for this craft, and I hope I have my act together. We'll soon see. Okay, let me get my computer up here so I can say hello to some friends. Hello, Miss Leona. How are you, friend? Okay. I realized right before I went live that, hello, Miss Lynn, that I didn't have my computer lifted up so it lifts up my light. So I had to do that because I don't get a good angle. You don't get a good angle. Hello, Miss Donna. You guys, I forgot to light the positivity candle. That's what we're going to call this from now on. This lovely candle from the Dollar Tree in the $5 section, cinnamon spice. It's quite lovely. I like having it on down here, and we'll light it up before we get started here. So we're crafting with the Creative Clubhouse group today. You have a migraine? Well, I'm sorry to hear that. That's no fun. That's not fun at all. Hello, Miss Donna. Wilby's gonna slide on over. I still haven't made him a little fall outfit. Before you know it's gonna be Christmas. Maybe I should just make him a Halloween costume. That'd be funny. Okay, so we're gonna do some things. We're gonna see how this comes together. I got this board. Where do you think? At an estate sale. I'm gonna leave that wire on there because it's kind of rusted on there, and I kind of like it. This says 99 cents on the back of it. I don't know if this was the original. It says 10/10/16, so somebody made this in 2016. Hello, Miss Maureen. How are you, friends? I'm just gonna pluck that off the back. And it's got little, it's almost like it's material that they've Mod Podged on here or something. It's cute, but you know, I don't really do Halloween. Hello, Alexandria and Miss Betty. How are you, friends? I don't really do Halloween, so we're gonna turn this into Christmas because I like snowmen. Okay, so I just opened this. Hello, Miss Janice. Thank you, friend. Hello, Miss Vonda. I just opened this scrapbook paper. I must have bought this last year. 12 Days of Christmas, 20 designs, 4 pages each, $6.99, and I probably bought it when it was like 40% off because I don't pay full price at the Hoblob. Okay, so I was trying to decide what I want to use. Okay, let me show you what it has first. It's got some Santas. This is a 8x8, so it's gonna fit good on this board. It's got Santas. It's got like some little skaters. Hello, Miss Jeannie. How are you, friend? Some stripes. Some really cool, like, it says, believe, season's greetings, peace on earth, Merry Christmas, love, joy, blah, 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 you know. Some plaid, some Beetlejuice. I saw that, thought of Beetlejuice. Merry and bright. Thank you for sprinkling. Got some trees. That's really cool. I thought about that. There's some just black with some diamonds. I think what we're going to use is this Lumberjack-ish. Ooh, Lumberjack. You have to be careful when you say that kind of word. Hello, Miss Sandy. Lumberjack type. How's that? Now, I thought this was really cool. This is like the 12 Days of Christmas. Hello, Miss Krista and Miss Nora. It says like Partridge in a Pear Tree all the way down to 12 drummers drumming. So that's really cool if you wanted to put that on something. That would be really cool. Then there's some gold. Joy to the World candy canes. Some, a very Merry Noel with Santa. That's cool. Cool, cool. We're almost through this, you guys. Some trucks. Some really cool ornaments. Hello, Miss Michelle. Thank you for sprinkling. There's some kind of like sweatery looking. Then some buffalo check. And this is Merry Christmas. I thought about that one, but I thought this was more of kind of neutrally. And there's some pine cones. Okay, Hobby Lobby, $6.99. Get it half off. Don't pay full price. Ooh, squeak. All right, so we're going to put this on here the best that we can. I don't want to remove those wires, or that it's good old rusty wire already there for us. Wait, you have that book? Sweet. Okay, hold on. Every time I start to craft, my nose runs. I don't know why. It just does. All right, I should probably put this on because I'm not even prepared. I'm gonna get, you know, I was thinking, I'm an admin in this group, and I'm gonna get kicked out. I'm gonna get kicked out. I'm not even ready. No, Ellie didn't buy me the Christmas book. She bought me that really pretty flowery one. Remember? A real pretty flower one. That came from Hobby Lobby. She worked at Joann's. Okay, now I'm fully dressed. You're never fully dressed without a smile. Isn't that how it goes? Isn't that how it goes? All right. Mod Podge. I cleaned up down here yesterday. Hold on. This way. Look at the floor. That's just my bucket. My bucket of buttons. Look at this floor right here. I even swept it. So I put everything away. And kind of forgot that I put a table right here because I've been working on some things, and now the table's in the way. I gotta grab my Mod Podge. Okay, so hold please while I slide back here and grab my Mod Podge, because I thought, oh, I'll put it away while I sweep the floor and make it all nice and like at least this space right here looks really nice. That's what you guys see, right? You love the quilted the Santa video. Thank you. And anybody who's messaged me about those, I know I've got some messages. I will reply when I'm done here. I've been really busy. And I didn't even see them till like after 10 o'clock last night. And then I got up this morning, did the laundry, went shopping, took Marcia to Walmart with me. Told her I was going to get her some friends while I was there because I was, seems like Marcia goes first in our events a lot. So it seems like I'm always out and about with her. She's just talking through Walmart. All right, we're just going to put some Mod Podge on here and put that scrapbook paper right on here. Now, I'm going to put quite a bit on here because, like I said, this is like fabric underneath here, and I don't know how it's going to stick. We're going to see how it goes. Hello, Miss Sandy. So we're going to see how it goes. So what's everybody's hot plans for today? Oops. We got hot plans. My husband bought like 20 pounds of ground beef yesterday. Bulk, so we have a vacuum sealer, so we have to vacuum seal that today. Every once in a while, this meat store in the city has a sale, and I don't even know if it was really on sale. Meat is so expensive, but we were out, so, and we like to buy it from there instead of buying it individually from the regular grocery store. So that's going to be on the agenda to get that frozen so it doesn't, sit in the fridge. So the Lions don't play till 8 o'clock tonight, so we should be able to accomplish some things today. Of course, he's like, I gotta watch this game, and that game. Hello, Miss Patty. I gotta watch this game, that game. He's listening right now. He's like, shut up. Shut up. All right, stick that down here. So this is kind of a lumberjack style. How's that? Lumberjack style. I won't say the word I said earlier because it sounded bad. It sounded really bad. I thought maybe Mother might pop on. She might. I don't know if she's got signal. She's on her way home from Pennsylvania. Okay, let's try this. Got a couple of little wrinklies going on right here. It's not going to matter. I'm pretty sure I'm going to cover it, but so she might pop on because she's riding in the car home from Pennsylvania on their trip. I think she'll get home. She'll get home today sometime, and then tonight, or not tonight. I think she'll be home for tomorrow, and then I think they leave Tuesday again. My mom and are watching the Packers game. Is there anything better on? It's Krista. Is there anything better? They're playing already? Oh yeah, it just started, wouldn't it? Well, I guess if there's nothing better on over there in Wisconsin, I guess you gotta support those Packers. A girlfriend of mine who's like a huge Lions fan, like her husband is like a huge Dallas fan, and she is like super huge Lions fan. And they took the I think it's called the USS Badger or the SS Badger or whatever. It's a boat, ship, whatever, that goes from Michigan to Wisconsin or Wisconsin. You take your car and you like put it on there and you can go across. And so they ended up, I know, right? I am more entertaining than them. And more exciting too. I forgot that part. So So anyway, she sent us a picture. And she was like, we just passed the Nemesis field. They went by Lambeau Field when they were in Green Bay. It was funny. She was funny. She was like, the Nemesis. Hello, Miss Kathy. So, yeah, that was kind of funny. But she said, we had dinner last week. Now, her and this other girl, I worked with them when I worked at the VA. And I haven't worked at the VA since 2012. But we've stayed really good friends, the three of us. And we go out to dinner, like, I don't know. We used to do more like once a month, but life gets busy, you know. So we do it as much as we can. Like, I think last month she has a pool, so we went to her house and did a pool party before they closed the pool. And by party, I mean like the three of us like laid by the pool for the afternoon on a Friday that we took off. Okay, I'm gonna try to sand this at the top here where I didn't remove that hanger. It's a little challenging, but we'll try our best here. So we did that, and then we went out to dinner last week. And she was like, she's never been on a cruise, so she's like equating like going across, what, a 2-hour, hello, Miss Sharon, probably like a 2-hour little trip across, maybe it was longer than that, I don't know, across the lake. And she said, will I be able to see land? I'm like, I don't think so. If you're in the middle of the lake, I don't think you're going to be able to see land. So I asked her, I'm like, did you see land? She's like, no, we got in the middle. I didn't see land on either side. Okay. I think she was worried because her daughter and her had gone to the East Coast. I think they were like in Massachusetts or something. And they went on one of those whale watching little excursions. And she had taken Dramamine because she wasn't sure how she'd do. And then we were laughing because we were remembering that whole trip where some people didn't take Dramamine, and this kid ran out on the, they were in like a cabin kind of thing on this boat or whatever. And this kid was getting sick. And when the boat was like, and it like the door flung open and then flung shut, and the kid lost his cookies and it flew up against the window. And if that wouldn't have been close, it would have hit her and her daughter. I'm like, ew, gross. Oh, shoot. So anyway, she was just a little concerned about how she would feel about, I don't know how rough the Great Lakes can be rough at times. I don't know. She said it was fine, but she did fine. She did fine. All right, that doesn't look the best up there. I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie, but I'm going to take a little bit more Mod Podge and kind of, when you get lazy and you don't want to remove a hanger, sometimes you just have to figure out how you're going to make that look a little nicer. Then I need like maybe I can just lift that up there. I need like an emery board, oh wait, here, I could just take this off here. Work smarter, not harder. Here, let me see if that'll work. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. So I'm still gonna put that down a little bit with a little bit more Mod Podge. Well, hello, oh my, how are you? Hello, Miss Tammy, how are you, friend? How are you doing this Sunday morning? Well, I guess it's afternoon now. Here it is. It's 1 o'clock here, 1:12 here in the Mitten. Fall is like ready to roll here, you guys. It's ready to roll. Ready to roll. Okay, I'm gonna just dry that. Nobody look really close right now because it looks like a hot mess. Nobody zoom in, okay? Don't be zooming in. I don't even know if you can zoom in, but if you could, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Let me dry that up. If you iron that, most of it will smooth out. Well, how am I going to get the iron out there? Oh, this down here? I don't care about that part, so I'm going to cover that. It's going to be covered. I'm trying to figure out this top part is where I'm trying to get this to lay down. Hello, Miss Marlene. I didn't get a good... If I could have taken that off, I could have taken it off. I just chose not to. I just chose not to. Sometimes I do things screwy. More than that. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Your cold froze again last night. Was 32 degrees. Oh, you meant this part up here? Oh, Lord have mercy. Look at it. It's all good in the hood. It's just got a little Mod Podge over the top of it. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. It's all right. Miss Tammy, that's cold. Lord have mercy, that's cold. Okay. So we got our little wonky wire already there. So to hide that white edge, we're going to take some Chalk Teak dark paste. Is that right side up? Dark paste wax. And we're going to just go over that with our wax brush here. So when I went to Walmart, I bought some, I splurged and bought some new paintbrushes. No, you thought you meant the middle part where you were trying to fix. Now I was trying to fix up here at the top. This part down here, it's got little wrinkles in it, but I think we're gonna, I know that's gonna be covered, so I'm not even worried about that. Plus this is Lumberjack-ish. Lumberjacks have wrinkles, right? A wrinkly lumberjack? I don't know. It's my story. I'm sticking to it. All right, so we're just going over this, the edges. Whoa. Yesterday when I was down here, cleaning up, because I had all those crafts behind me that I've been working on, I took all of those crafts and moved them over. I set up 2 of my tables and I moved them over there. So I have like fall on one table and winter Christmas-ish on the other, because I'm doing that craft show. I've got a lot of crafts. Holy macaroni. Holy macaroni. I got a lot of crafts. I think what I'll do after the craft show, all right, you guys, that looks cool. We just darkened up the edge. See, look, well, you can see that one a little bit more, can't you? Let me see if I can get that a little bit better. Not because I Mod Podged on it, won't get it too much. After the craft show, I think what I'll do is anything that I don't sell, I'll put out for an auction on the page. Because, I don't want to, sell everything online and then not have stuff at the craft show. And then I'll be like, oh, Lord, have anything here? Got to make it worth the while, right? All right, let me dry this real quick. We got our lumberjack board. That's what we're calling it. It's a lumberjack. We're not doing a lumberjack. We're doing a snowman because that's what I do. Don't you love Teddy Bear? Her name after her doggy. I love that. Okay. So, right before I went live, I was trying to figure out something. I made some little trees. Hello, Miss Loretta and Miss Patricia. I made some trees, but I'm going to save those and not even show you those for another time because they were more like 3-dimensional and it was greenery and stuff. Then I found this pack from Dollar Tree. That's one of these DIY 3D craft kits that I had in my stash because I just went over there and started digging through like I was like a kid digging in the toy box or one of my dogs digging in their toy box. And I found these 3 trees. Stinking cute are these. So they were together like this, right? And I plucked them apart because I didn't want them together. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them on here to add to the lumberjack feel. Driving to the nursing home. Oh, she's coming home Friday. Oh, goodness. I saw you say goodness. Oh, good. She's got another week, but it's getting closer. Good. Glad to hear that. All right, so let's set this board aside and get our trees here. I'm going to use. We have so many donating some to hospice because online auction sales are not out. That is so true. You were watching the owl replay. Wait, the owl? You mean the little owl I made? Is that what you're talking about? All right, here's Anita's all-purpose hunter green. This is kind of like guys, I kind of get stuck on the same color paint, and wait, where are those new brushes I just bought? I just go with it. Here, this is kind of big, but look, I bought a new one. It's so pretty. Walmart. I went to the Walmart. It was very uneventful at Walmart today. Nothing. It was early. I think it was early. There wasn't a lot of children out yet you know, nobody had gotten tired and was cranky and yelling. Children or adults. I went into the craft section because I like to do that every once in a while. I needed some English Navy paint. And Walmart has that apple barrel English Navy paint for 58 cents. So that's a good. Hello, Miss Casey. Do you like that paint? Miss Lorette, I do. I like this paint. 58 cents. Wait, that's not 58 cents. That's Anita's. That comes from if you're talking about English Navy, that's apple barrel from Walmart. I love that. This is Anita's all-purpose from Hobby Lobby. I like this color. It's a pretty green color. So I'm gonna paint these trees. Paint these trees. So you guys, I hope you're all in the Creative Clubhouse group. We have events on Sundays, every Sunday except for it's usually the second Sunday of the month, because that's another event day. So we have a lot of fun here, and if you're a newer crafter and you're trying to, you know, get into some events, send one of us admins a private message, and we'll do an extensive background investigation on you. I'm just kidding. Because that's what we can do. No, I'm just kidding. Miss Casey, we're doing a I'm calling it lumberjack, but it's not. It's going to be a snowman, but oh shoot. Once your comprehensive background check has been completed, we will go over the results and we will get back to you. It could take 6 to 8 weeks. I'm just kidding. Very lumberjack-ish. It is. Who are the admins? Miss Sandy. Okay. Oh my goodness, you're gonna make me say it. Moi. Myself. Miss Janice from Vintage Country Crafting, who is up next. Miss Krista from Stand Tall Crafting. Miss Amy from Owlbee Crafting. Look at all of us crafting. Owlbee Crafting, Stand Tall Crafting, Vintage Country Crafting, Rowena May Inspired Crafting, and Miss Jenny from Rose House Crafts. She just crafts. She's into crafting. What did I get at the sale? I did a pre-record on the one thing because I got a bin of buttons. I'm afraid my background check would be very boring. I'm just kidding. We don't do that. That costs money and we don't have time for that. Oh, shoot. No, but seriously, if you have a page, and I know they have this new rule where you have to like have 100 followers or something before you can go live. And so if you have a page and you're new, look at this fancy painting I'm doing right here. This is like second grader level. If you have a page and you aren't at 100 followers yet, or even if you are and you're like, hey, you need to follow me, let us know. You didn't see I didn't put it out yet because I haven't done the voiceover on I haven't done the voiceover on it yet. You wouldn't yet. So let us know. Say, hey, I'm trying to get to 100 friends, and we'll push them out to our groups and get you to 100 so you can go live. Because everybody wants to be live, right? No, I did it last night. It looks like this. This is what I got yesterday. It looks like that. And I hadn't opened it. I just bought it sight unseen. No, I just saw the box and I was like, first time watcher, Miss Pam, welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, well, I don't want to take this off there yet because we have to do some, we got to finish some more here. I hope I finish this today. I'm kind of jib-jabby. Raw Umber. I think I just bought this from, I did. This is a brand new bottle from Hobby Lobby. Raw Umber. Let's try this. It's brown. And clearly I shake it, it's doing nothing. Look. Well, we're going to stick the brush in here. Oh, it's a little chunky. Okay, we only need a little bit right here. I'm just going to put a little bit because I'll probably put some snow at the bottom here. Make some snow. Let's give it a little brown trunk. A little brown trunk. Yeah, so join the Creative Clubhouse group. We're a newer group, and we have a lot of fun. We have a lot of good crafters in here, but I'm like, we always could have more friends join us. The more the merrier. The more the merrier. All right, there's that. Burnt umber. Raw umber. Not burnt. It's raw. Whatever that means. You would love more followers? Okay, oh my. Let me hit you. Boom. Hit. I will check you out later. What is your name? Oh my. Oh my stars. All right, that's dry. That's dry. Okay, let me get some. What am I going to grab here? Sheepskin. We're just going with it. We're just grabbing random bottles of paint. Sheepskin is going to be... Oh, no, it's not. Lies, lies, lies. I tell so many lies. Oh, Lord have mercy. I probably should use white Adirondack, because that's more snowish, right? That's really white. You know, I usually like to use the off colors of white, like ivory and... what's the other one? Plaster. Gosh, my brain. But we're going to use white Adirondack. This is folk art. White Adirondack. White Adirondack. Okay, so we're just going to put some snow on here. Put some snow at the bottom. I think this is the first time I've done any little snow this year. Any snowish stuff. Snowish. What was I going to tell you guys? I was going to tell you something funny. At least I thought it was funny. What was it? What was it? I'm sure I had a funny story to tell. Oh, you guys, you want to watch a... Now, I don't know how people feel about this, but I'm going to just say it anyway, because I really enjoyed this show and just the whole thing. There's a show on Netflix that just came out called Will and Harper. Has anybody seen it? It's Will Ferrell. Has anybody seen it? It's very good. Hello, Miss Jill. Miss Jill, did you message me? I think I saw you message me. I said in the beginning I'm gonna message back everybody who messaged me. I just hadn't had a chance. If anybody's seen it, it is very good. Will Ferrell. I think this guy was I think he was a writer for Saturday Night Live. I think that's what he was. And later in his life... Oh, Krista! Well, thank you for the stars, Miss Cindy. Miss Krista. Rude. Anyway, he's not an actor in this. This is real life. His friend decided later in life he just wanted to price. Oh, okay. I will. I'll reply to you. He transitioned from a male to a female, and I know that's controversial, but really it was just about him with friends who he had. He was a major talent for Saturday Night Live. It was just basically how they were such good friends, and they traveled across the U.S. going to different places and just trying to like see how people would react in different cultures. And it was very interesting. Your husband and I were watching Fire Country. Oh, I have not watched that yet. Okay, I'm going to go back with this brush and put a little snow on our trees. I've seen it. I've never watched. I mean, I see it's like on CBS, right? It was good though. It was good. It was really good. So if you're looking for something to watch, and it doesn't go into like all these like details of, you know, that lifestyle or anything. He just is talking about how he feels that he's perceived and stuff like that. So it was good. It was good. And it was it was very sweet of Will Ferrell to be, you know, like, you're still my friend no matter what you, whoa, this has got a lot of snow on it. You're still my friend no matter, you know, and I guess that's really what it's all about, is supporting people in our lives if they make choices that maybe we don't necessarily agree with or whatever. I don't know. What am I saying? Just, it's a good show. That has a lot of snow on one side. Apparently it blew really heavily on the one side of the yard. On the one side of the yard. I'm just going to kind of do a little bit more of this lighterness over here on this one, like just dry brushing kind of. I kind of like that better, and I can sand that one back a little bit. Oh, shoot. Did anybody watch the first episode of Matlock, the new Matlock with Kathy Bates? That was good. That was really good. Mother and I both watched it. We were chit-chatting because we used to love watching Matlock. Okay, that looks good. This one needs a little help. But so it gives you this teaser. You loved it. You loved it. It was good, wasn't it? I watched it. It gave you this teaser that they're like, well, next episode won't be until October 17th. Mother and I are like, what? How can you do that to us? It's good, you guys. And I don't even want to spoil it for you. You just got, it's good. It's going to be really good. All right, let me take my sander and get some of this. Hello, Miss Stephanie. How are you? Yeah, I like Kathy Bates. Did anybody see her in, it was a Netflix show called, what was it about? Oh, it was about, they owned a weed shop. What was it called? It was so funny. I can't remember what it's called. It was some weed term. I can't remember what they called it. Anybody remember? Where was it at? Matlock. Matlock is it's CBS, I believe. I think it's CBS. Or it could be NBC. I'm not sure. All right. I like that a little bit better. Look. I like that better. No, Miss Karen Misery was a whole nother level of show. That one was a whole nother level. That's when you're like, oh, Kathy Bates, I'm a little scared of her. No, this was called, I don't know. It was, her and her son owned a weed store. It was like a sitcom. It was funny. All right, so those are going to go on there like that. And we have this really cute, you guys, I've crafted with these before. And I think these came from Dollar General. They're little like corrugated cardboard snowmen, and they're so stinking cute. Had a little hanger here. I took it off. I'm going to pluck this little part off too. It's just a little, you could use that bell. But we're going to put him on here. I'm going to dry brush him and get him all zhuzhed up, but it's going to be cute. It's going to be cute. All right. Let's go ahead and just glue these on because these can go down. We don't need to sit around and wait for that. Those can go on there. Because, okay, I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. And I'm still watching, have they renewed? Oh, they renewed the Fire Country. Yeah, I've always seen the commercial. It's probably on, and what night is it on? Is it on a night that I would be watching something else? Because that's usually what. I'm waiting for all of my shows, which, mine and Mother's shows. All the Law and Orders, all the FBI's, those are the shows that Mother and I love. Okay, look. Lumberjack-ish. I'm gonna get kicked off from the page. Well, hello, Miss Debbie. How are you? And Miss Beverly. Okay, so you can put this either way, right? You could go this way, you could go this way. I think he wants to go that way. That was the original way. Let's just take some... Yeah, we'll just go with the white Adirondack. We won't get... I want to get a fluffier brush for this. We won't make him, like, darker. We'll use the white. So I'm just taking some of that white Adirondack and putting it on here. Now, I made, with these last year, I made a really stinking cute... I still have it. Pretty sure I have it. It's a garland. I made it when we were down in Shipshawana. I was in an event. I don't know if I want to paint his arms. Maybe I want to do those brown. I was in an event. I always seem to do events when we go down to Shipshawana and stay in the bed and breakfast. Hello, Miss Lisa. Fire Country's, oh, it's on Netflix now? I know, but isn't it like still like, I think the premiere week for the TV shows are like again, the 17th of October. Doesn't that seem late? I always associated with like when school started with new shows starting. I guess that'll give me time to get through Big Brother, and Survivor just started. We love Survivor. Okay, I'm gonna try to get this a little bit thicker. Not as dry, just a little bit thicker here. I love these little guys. They come in a pack of maybe 6 or 8. I don't know. I found 2 over there because I was like, I could do like a little 3. And I thought maybe I could do Mr. and Mrs. Snowman. But then I was like, nah, we'll just take 1 and put it on this board. We'll just take 1. Just 1. But I feel like there was something I was going to tell you guys. Now I can't remember. I can't. All right, check it out. So it's not going to be full coverage. We like it like that, just a little, leaving that corrugated look. New season starts on October 13th. All are great. Yes. Oh, I love Law and Order. What will happen when Olivia Benson retires? What will happen? Like how the show has to end, right? The show just they have to end it. They can't go on. They just can't. I don't know how it would happen. She's been on there like 30 years. Like, isn't that crazy to be on a show that long? It's crazy. Okay, so let's go back with that umber again. Hello, Miss Debbie. How are you? Miss Terry. Back to this umber that just doesn't, it's very thick. It's very thick in here. Have you ever used this? It's very thick. Get those little cute little hands. He's got hands, you guys. Snowman with hands. Looks cute, look. Give it a little, you love Law and Order SVU. Yes! I was surprised to see the new season of Grey's Anatomy start out. Wait, Grey's Anatomy is still on? Oh, he's got a little wonky hand over here. I didn't even know Grey's Anatomy still was on. I don't think I've ever watched a full episode of Grey's Anatomy. Wait, is that a finger down there? Is this an elbow with a boil on it? What's going on down here? You're a Big Brother and Survivor fan. You love them both. I do too. What's going on there? What is that? Somebody help me understand that. Here's another one. Oh yeah, it's the same thing on that one. I don't know, you guys. What's happening there? What's he got going on there? I thought that was part of his face. Now I look at it, I'm like, is that an elbow? It's part of the stick. Like way down there? Because look, this looks like his thumb or whatever, but look, looks like his thumb should have been up here and it got missed. Their machine was off. Here, well, we're just going to have to make that brown because it's a little special hand. He's got a little special hand. I don't know. I don't know. I just realized that. A little special hand. Aw. Well, you poor little guy. There. He's got his little special hand all painted now. Oh goodness, that was funny. I did not know that was going to be like that. All right, so we can let that just sit there because I need to take we need to get some black. Oh, I know what it was. Miss Sandy, are you still here? Because this is a story for you. I just looked over and I saw it. And you will die laughing when you... Oh my gosh. I am a dork. I am such... He's he dislocated his thumb. Miss Sandy, I just need to verify Miss Sandy is still here before I tell this story. Because this is a story specifically for her. Because she will laugh so hard. But if she's not here, I'll have to tell it anyway. Because I've already brought it up. But she will just laugh so hard. So hold please so we see if she's still here. Because yes, she will get a kick out of this craziness. You guys, this is Waverly ink that I'm using. So we'll see if she's in the event later on, but she may have popped off. She's in California, so you know, it's a little early for her still. She was on early, but she might have popped off to go eat. What time is it there? Like 9:30? 10:30? She might be eating breakfast. We'll give her a second to see if she pops in for story time. Because it was just too funny. I'm just the biggest dork. The biggest dork. And I'm just down here by myself thinking, what are you doing? It's 10:30. I know. I looked up. I was like, wait, no, it's 10:30. Yeah. All right, look. See what you can do to these cute little guys? These are Dollar General. And I don't have the package that they came in. But they aren't very expensive. Because you know me. Cheap. I'm cheap. Yes, I'm cheap. Oh, Miss Beverly, you're in California too? Great. All you Cali friends. Wait, Krista, you have a special hand? What? Krista, wait, is it your thumb that you almost cut off with your knife? Is that what your special hand is? All right. I need to put a scarf around his neck. What color scarf do we want to do? So we've got the buffalo, or the, yeah. Well, it's like buffalo check, but you know, it's lumberjack. We got lumberjack going on here. I think I'm going to have to do a little bit of painting right across here with this white paint. I did tip off my tongue with a very sharp Temu scissors. Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, that's a testament to Temu's scissors. They're actually sharp, right? Because, you know, everything else is like, you know, shoddy, you know. Not shoddy, but, you know, sometimes their stuff is like not what you expect. So at least they're sharp. At least they're sharp. Okay, guys, I'm just putting some paint down here just to kind of fill in that little gap where there's no snow. So we kind of continue that on. I should have remembered this story earlier from Miss Sandy. You love Snowman? I do too. I have a ton of them. I actually sold some in the estate sale, in my mother's estate sale. I did put a few in there because I was like, okay, I decided that I wasn't going to. I'm just going to carry that across the bottom there because it looks little. I'm like, when I put away my snowman last year, I was like, okay, these are going. I've had these for so many years, and like I don't need them. Like I have enough. So I did get rid of a few. I did. And they went. Somebody bought them all, which was cool. Okay, so here's what I did. I'll show you guys what I was doing down here. I'm going to use, I just put it across the bottom. I'm going to use some material for the, fabric for the scarf. So I just want to know what color you guys think. I had some different plaid out here, but now that I use this, I don't want to use, I need to use something different. I got some, you know, I guess. Hello, Miss Lisa. Let's see how that looks now. Yeah, that looks better. Then it just kind of fills in there. Oh, red ticking. I'm looking at my supply over here. I've been really good lately. What did I do with it? I say that, I can't find it. I've been really good. Oh yeah, this is it right here. I've been putting, these are all the scraps. These are all the scraps that I've had lately. So I've been really good about putting them in here. I've got this. This is like a red. It's like red and brown. Okay, I'll tell the story. I was hoping Miss Sandy would pop back on. Miss Sandy, did you pop back on? Because I want to tell you this story. Okay, here's a different one. Here's this. I don't know though. I don't know if I want that beige. Hold on. Hold please. Hold please. I got these new jelly rolls from. I got this new jelly roll from. Might have some cool stuff in here, so I haven't even opened this yet. All right, here's the jelly roll from Jubilee. Let's see what we have in here. So there's that same stuff right there. There's green. There's a green. There's that one. There's a red. There's another. See, a lot of these are the plaid, and I don't know if I want to, like... There's a green, that one. Any of these grabbing anybody? And I think we're back over to the front. Or I could just use, here's this other jelly roll right here. There's all these colors. I mean, I guess that wouldn't be bad to use. Or this one is cute. Sometimes with red, wait, something with red to make it pop. Well, there's, I mean, I could use that one. Or we could use that one. There's like a green, there's green, small gingham, solid red. Jelly Roll is a singer, but in this case, this is pretty material. It's not very pretty, just saying. Here's a red that way, like a more of, I don't think I have a solid red. I don't think I have a solid red. And the green, I don't think I have any small green, just green. I have this green, like that green. No, I don't like that one. I don't like it. That's what my son used to say. Hold on, let me just roll back here real quick. Hold on, I stacked up all my material yesterday, like a good little cleaner would do. So let me just look through my stack of stuff. Oh wait, hold on, this might be good. Look at this one. Look at this one. This might be good right here. Look at this one. Let's try this. This is I got this at an estate sale. See if I can rip it in the direction that will work for us. Well, thank you for the stars, Miss Beverly. You're too kind. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay, let's just rip some of this. We'll go that far. We don't need that long, but you know, better to be longer than short, right? Look, this is a green. This is a green, pretty green. What time is it? It's 1:45. Okay, Miss Janice is up next with Vintage Country Crafting. And again, I'm going to be checking. On all of you. Just kidding. I'm going to be checking to make sure you're following the Creative Clubhouse group. If you're not, I'm going to be like, what? I'll call you out. Just kidding. I won't. I just talk a lot. Peer pressure. You're all going to want to be here. It's the happening thing. It's all the rage. This page is all the rage. All right, so here's the story. Miss Sandy's going to be so sad she is missing this story, but I'm going to tell it anyway. So the reason why I was waiting for Miss Sandy is because she was on my page when I first. I'll let you down. That's right. Well, there's Mother. Hello, Mother. Hello, Miss Debbie. Debbie's fun and funky crap. She's like, I'm following. Don't send out the hitmen. I'm following. There's Mother, a world traveler, or 2 states over traveler. Oh, shoot. Okay, so Miss Sandy always tells the story to people because she just thinks it's hilarious because it's I think it was the first time that she ever saw me craft. And I was using a staple gun. And the staple gun was just, guys, I'm going to trim this off, but look, stinking cute. Corner Designs by MHB. Miss Mary, welcome in, friend. She happened to be on that live, and I was trying to use a staple gun, and the staple gun wasn't working right, and it was like misfiring, and I was like, what in the world is wrong with this staple gun? I mean, it just wouldn't work. It was just not working, and it was making me very angry. Okay, look. That's cute. Oh, that's going to be cute. And, anyway, I got a new staple gun, okay? Sprinkled, your mom and I may get voted off the island. You're not following the group? Rude. All right, maybe I could put some red around his hat, like up here. What do you guys think? Should I put red around his hat, the top of his hat? I got a new staple gun because I just gave up with that thing. That it was like one of those big metal clunky ones, right? And I think I was on a live, literally just yesterday I found peppercorns. What did I do with them? That was what I was going to use for my eyes. Hold on. Sorry. I literally had them. So I bought a new staple gun. I'm losing my mind. Bought a new staple gun. This is what it looks like. Because no, you gotta head, wait, no, I bought this staple gun because I was watching, I think Miss Lois from Wild Child Mercantile. I think she's the one who had this. I was like, oh, I'm gonna order it. So I ordered it. Got the staples. And first of all, I had to Google how to put the staples in it to make it work because I couldn't figure that out because I'm like, I'm special when it comes to staplers, apparently. So, got that figured out. Quick little Google search, how to put staples in this kind of stapler. Boom, done. Oh, here they are. Boom, done. So, the butterfly, or the dragonfly. Oh, it's back here. There's a dragonfly hanging back here. And one of the sides of the, I'm just going to put these peppercorns on for eyes while we're sitting here chit-chatting. Get ones that are kind of the same. That's cool. One of the sides had come undone. Hello, Miss Barb and Miss Dina. So, I got this new stapler and I was like, oh, while I'm cleaning up, let's staple this back together. So, normally, Miss Sadie's going to be so sad she missed this. Normally, a staple gun, you go like this, right? Like, here's the handle. Here's the staples would come out right here, right? So, I'm sitting here just... What? I think I like 12, 15 times, right? And finally I was like, what is going on? I look down and the staples come out here. So at the other side of the other end of the dragonfly, there's all these staples. Oh my God. And I just sat here and I didn't even tell my husband this. If he's listening, he's going to be like, oh my God, you're so special. I sat here and I just died laughing. I couldn't stop laughing. I could not stop laughing at myself because I'm like, what is my problem with staple guns? Why did I not know that this is how the staple gun works? We could put two little peppercorns for his eye. Why did I not know? Okay, because I thought that this was the logical way, but clearly this is the logical way for this brand. So note to self, note to yourselves, if you buy one of these, they're super nice, right? Works really good. The staples load from the bottom, like they go in like this way, or I don't know. No, they go in that way. I don't know. Anyway. But you gotta turn it around. You gotta turn it around. Oh, Lord have mercy. You just can't. You just can't. Okay, let's see where this is gonna hit. I just can't. I don't even know. Miss Sandy will laugh when she hears that story. Because I gotta do something with his hat. Shoot, I forgot, you guys. We gotta put some material on his hat. Quick. How about some rickrack? Rick paddywhack? We've got rickrack. I don't know what color. Should I use some white? That might be cute. You bought the same one. It took me a hot minute to figure it out. Do you guys like that white? I really like that white. Let's do that. I like that white. Let's do that. You're rolling because I would have done the same thing. I probably would have thrown it. Miss Barb, I don't have the, I know what you're trying to do there. I don't have that because I need someone to help me figure out how to do that. Then I'll have it, and then you can do that whole, the chat bot thing. I don't know how to do that. I asked somebody about how to do that, and I'm a little special. Clearly, I can't even use a staple gun. I can't figure out how to do the chat bot. Clearly. Oh, shoot. Oh, my gosh. I just sat here and just died laughing when I wasn't even realizing But thank you for looking. I wasn't even realizing that it was literally stapling like, like crazy. There's like a whole line of staples. Like, I'm like, how did you not know? But my arm was in the way, right? Because I'm looking at the other end. My arm was in the way, and I didn't see that it was firing at the other end. A lot. So I did waste a few staples in the process of trying to figure out how to work the stapler. But all is well now. Now I'm an expert. I'm expert level now. I know how to load it. I know how the ends that it actually will come out of. Hello, Miss April. All right, look. Look at that. He's stinking cute. Now, does he need a nose? Probably. Will I get to it? I don't know. Let's see what time it is. Probably not. 6 minutes. I'll have to put a nose on him. Let's get him glued on here. Okay, let's get him glued on here. I think I'm going to put some glue right here on his little special hand. And then I think down here on the sides. I think that's the only spots that are going to hit. Let's see. On his little special hand. Now, he's dimensional, okay? So he's like in front of the trees. So you're like, he's bigger than the trees. No, the trees are in the background, right? The trees are in the distance. It just looks that way, right? You're not, I'm still, okay, look. Isn't he stinking cute? So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to put a little something right here. You know, I gotta put a little something right there. Let me glue this down. He's got a whole lot more. He needs a little something right here. He needs probably a little bit of greenery up here. I have some wooden snowflakes I want to put up here. What did I do with them? See, I always talk about how messy my craft room is, but when I organize myself, this is when I can't find things. It's a special stick. Here it is. Okay, so these came, all of these, look what I did. I really got this. I did this morning and I already forgot what I did with them. My memory lasts that long. These all came from, these were a packet of 100 snowflakes from Temu, okay? And I separated them by the kind, see, that was like OCD. I separated them by the kind of snowflake they are. Like these have like little, like stars in the middle. These have circles. One of them has hearts. Look at these, they're stinking cute. Have hearts in the middle of them. I just separated them. You want me to put a button right there? I could put a button, but I'm gonna grab some of these snowflakes out and I'll paint them and I'll put them up, you know, like I'm gonna grab a bunch of different ones. You have a little bell that came with him. Oh, I could just put the little bell on it, couldn't I? I could put the little bell right on right back on him. All right, I like the one with the little heart. I like the one with the little heart. Let's see. It's got a little, look at this, a stinking little cute little heart cut out. So probably I'll put like maybe 5 of them. So I'll have to get a nose for him. This is a cute one too. Rusty bells for his, oh, that's right. I gotta put the, yes, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, hold on. Some of them don't have the, so I'm just gonna sit these out here so I can finish this after we're done because we only have 4 minutes. Miss Janice is up next, so you're not gonna wanna miss Miss Janice. She's another one of our lovely admins for our page, so make sure you watch Miss Janice. I don't know, I'll do something like so, something like that. Okay, Rusty bells. I've got some right here. Rusty bells for his belly, for his jelly roll. No. Oh shoot! Let me see if my bells are. God, my bells might be too big. My bell. Lord have mercy. I need a bigger. What do you think? I mean, I've got the one that came with him, but if we want to put like 2 on him, maybe he only needs 2 because 2 might be enough since they're bigger. This is a smaller one, but I only have the 1. And I'd have 2 if I took it off that one, but then if I wanted to do 3, little cardinal on his hat. Oh, Lord have mercy. Where am I going to get that? Where am I going to get that? Y'all are full of ideas, aren't you? Oh, shoot. I'm just kidding. Oh, goodness. All right, I like these little bells. Let's put those on there. See if I can. Hey, Chris, I know I got to make one. I'm going to have to make one with cardboard after we're done, because he needs a nose. He won't get a mouth, probably won't be able to see it anyway. I'm going to try to poke that in there. There we go. Because Miss Janice is up in 2 minutes. I got big bells, I cannot lie. Yes, he does. Okay, I just poked in that little point, and hopefully these stay with the hot glue. If they don't, I'll have to hot glue with, yeah, I'm just gonna bring that up like that. Since he doesn't really have, per se, a defined, his like middle section is really petite. Cardinal from cardboard. Oh. So now you're saying I need to make a cardinal. You guys ever seen some of the birds I've made? It's gonna look like a crow, you know it is. All right, so there's that. We'll put a button on there. You know, we'll put a button on there. I'm gonna paint these. I'm gonna paint those. Put that there. I'll make him a nose, and then I'm gonna have to put some greenery up here. You know, I can't leave this without greenery. Maybe I'll paint some of these peppercorns red, and they will be like little berries for the greenery. Is that stinking cute? You guys, this was just a board I got from an estate sale. I probably paid $1 for it. It's got the rusty wire on it. I may hang some material off it just to give it a little bit more. You guys, Miss Janice is up next. Make sure you're in that Cradle Clubhouse group, because I'm checking you all. A cardinal from cardboard. Oh, that's really... But isn't that stinking cute? This is just that little kit from Dollar Tree. I'm sure they're going to have that kit again. I've seen it there. This little, you know, they have this little kit with the snowman. So I've got another craft. It does say Xmas, and I don't like that part of it. So I've used it before and and it's got a little sparkly tree in there as well. So that's what that looks like. This little snowman came from Dollar General in a set that you could make all kinds of crafts. So you guys, it's 2 o'clock. I gotta go. Thank you so much for being here. Go check out Miss Janice. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.